welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and I've got a few more goodies here to share with you from FGNormal. So I'm going to start with the ones that you can see, as always, because you can see them. So one of the things they did send me is one of these lady pens. Oh, her head does move. So the head moves, but of course, you know, we need to line it up with her arms. But it does have a diamond painting tip on the end. These are really good if you need something chunky to hold. So maybe you suffer with arthritis or something like that and need a really chunky pen to help you to grip it. That is huge. But say that can be a very good option if you need it. And you know, she's smiling, so why not? So of course I will pop links to everything down below. Now this one got my curiosity when I ordered this. This states that it is a 12 like holder case. It wasn't expensive, it was only cheap, but I wanted to see what it was all about. Now it is a bit smaller than I thought. Of course the measurements are on there, but doesn't mean I measure them. But it does have holders for 12. And if I take it out of there, that's probably easier to see. So it does have little cutouts, though I'm not sure what would fit in there. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have anything that would fit. So this is one of the normal plastic bottles, and of course it doesn't fit those. But if you do have something that is quite a bit smaller, maybe some little pill bottles or test tube bottles, it shows it with some essential oils in. It's that sort of size bottle. What is the actual measurement or the diameter of this? Just so that you know. So the diameter is just under 1.5 centimetres. So it's about 13 or 14 millimetres. So if you've got something that is that small, this could potentially work for maybe a diamond painting that uses special diamonds, because they often don't have, you know, high quantities. Just getting rid of all the little things so that you can see it fully. Yeah, maybe it would work for something like that and hold a few little bits. If not, you can always use the little case to maybe hold some wax or your tape measure, you know. Might use it to hold my memory cards and my batteries, that sort of thing. So it has got a few different uses, and I thought it was worth having a better look at. So this is going to stay about. I will quite potentially find a really nice use for this. I might even use it, you know, when I only have a few spare diamonds for a kit, you know, the extras. That would be nice, and something a little bit prettier to put those into. So keep an eye out. If I do find the perfect use, I will be sure to put that to good use and use that. And then we get on to the diamond paintings. So find my scissors. Always helpful to find them first. So, okay. So this one is a special shape diamond. Again, I think when I had a little bit of a spree, I had in my mind, you know, children's wall, teacher's classroom, that sort of thing. But, you know, sometimes I just like something that's going to be a bit of fun to do. And this was one for me. So it is a special shape, therefore it is a partial. So you do the moon and you do sort of parts of the bee and parts of the flower, and also parts of the stalk and the leaves. There is also the odd spot around, so you do like a little twinkling around the background. But yeah, I like to do these for something a little bit fun and a little bit different every now and then. It sort of breaks things up a bit for me. It's like I like to mix up round and square as well. So I've quite recently done quite a few round. It's nice to move to a square, that sort of thing. So you get the standard toolkit with a couple of baggies as a bonus. And then to show you the diamonds, because they are different. Oh, those actual stars are diamonds as well. I've just realised that they're actually sticky as well as the smaller parts around it. Get them all to come out. So in the standard we have silver, yellow, green and red and pink, sorry, and they're just the standard small rhinestones that we've all seen before. But then we do also have what are like pearlized AB type coated, so they're a little bit iridescent in blue, and we have quite a few of those. So what symbol are those? Does it tell me? Okay, so that's 01, which is, okay, so that goes all the way around the bee and is an outline of the flower and things like that. So that's got quite a nice coating on that. That's classed as the number 1. But then we do get some silver stars for putting in the background. We do also get some bigger orange circles, and then we get some teardrops in white as well. So a nice variety for that one of diamonds. A little bit probably would be best using tweezers, and then many of them you will be, oh, and that blue goes all the way around here as well. So I'm guessing it'll bring the background into the picture. I like this. I like this. Okay. And then the last one from this setting is a bit bigger. And I'm trying to work out if the bag has got stuck to the canvas. Yes, it has. So, okay. I can still get in it, but obviously they've tested the size limit for this style jiffy bag with this canvas. But, oh, 27 colours. And this does have DMC numbers, and this is square, but I really like the impact of this. I like to do ones with colour. I like the fact that this has got a bit of blockiness, but that actually feels like a really nice painting. It is poured blue, and it is gorgeous looking poured blue, to be honest, as far as poured glue goes. I'm just peeling it back a bit because sometimes if you, very similar to the double-sided tape ones, if you peel this paper back and then straighten it up as you go along, it can help it to just stay a little bit flatter. I tend to put it under something, but look at that. So you do get blocks of colour, but then you do also get a little bit of confetti around it, so nice mix up. We've got a standard toolkit, but with a little bit more wax. And I think we might have a bit of 310. What's the symbol for 310? An X. Okay, yeah, so we have 310 pretty much, apart from up here where there is only a couple of bits, we have it pretty much in between every single pencil. So I might have to make sure I'm in the mood for 310s before I do this, but it's not discouraging me. I like the painting. Well, actually, before I go into that, so it says it's a 40 by 50, but the actual printed area that you diamond paint on is 45 by 35. So a little bit smaller, which I found with most poured glue manufacturers is the norm. So, colours wise, We have some blue, pink and yellow. Then we have black, 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 black and black. So there's just a bit of black. But then we go into some more colours. We've got some more purples, greens, reds, oranges, pinks. Oh, where does the pink go? Oh, I think the pink goes down here where the shadowing is a bit. We've got more blues, greens, reds. Of course, we've got quite a nice bit of shading with having 27 colours. Burgundies and burnt oranges to, of course, bring in those tones. Oh, I reckon there'll be quite a bit of pink in the pencil tops as well. And all different shades of reds and blues. And little bits of purple and greens. Gorgeous. I really like that. So, as I say, I will pop links down below to all of these goodies that I've got. I'll fight with them in a minute. So, to recap, we've got the lovely heart pencil. We've got the funky sunflower and bees, which I love. We've got this little case, which is always, it will come in handy for so many different little bits. And then we have the lady pen, which is great if you do need a bigger grip. Still easy enough to work on. It's not too heavy either. So if you do need the grip but without the weight, that is perfect. So thank you so much to FGNormal for sending me these goodies to share with you all, and hopefully they will appear in upcoming videos when I get round to doing them. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.